Hey everyone, Kyle Walker here. If you love cars, fixing things, or just want to understand your vehicle better, you're in the right place. I share hands-on tips, smart driving advice, and straight-up car talk without the fluff. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and stick around till the end. You don't want to miss what's coming up. Let's get into it.
The invention of transistors and miniaturization of their element base could not fail to be noticed by automakers. Instead of fully analog, suffering from low accuracy and finicky mechanical sensors appeared digital and combined. In general, this had a positive effect on both the reliability of measuring the parameters of the powertrain and on increasing its life. History of OBD-2 error codes appearance. And soon electronic control units appeared, the first generation of which was responsible for centralized interpretation of all data, coming from sensors and displaying their readings on the instrument panel. Gradually, ECU began to be equipped with feedback function, which allowed, in addition to purely reading tasks, to perform and controlling, partially taking control of some functions of the car's operation. The ECU became so smart that it was able to recognize failures in the operation of sensors and other car units, primarily responsible for the performance of the powertrain, and record them in flash memory, so that these errors could later be interpreted. For this purpose, special devices were used, which are connected to the ECU and simultaneously to a computer, laptop, tablet, and today, to a smartphone. The problem was that each automaker developed control units that used their own coding system. Moreover, often even within the same brand, different versions of ECUs did not understand each other. This created huge difficulties for service centers in diagnosing car faults. The solution came from an unexpected direction. Starting in the mid-1980s, the progressive world community began ringing bells, claiming that the aggressive technological activities of human civilization, primarily in developed economies, had led to climate warming. Emissions of greenhouse gases, the source of which were also cars, were to blame. Heeding the voice of scientists, the U.S. government has taken some practical steps to improve the environmental situation. One of such measures was the adoption of standards for equipping cars to reduce the harm caused by the exhaust system. In particular, in 1996, the introduction of ECU units into automobiles by automobile manufacturers became mandatory, and these devices should, first of all, control those parameters of the power unit operation, which had a direct or indirect relation to the exhaust quality. The standard also organized the structure of information exchange between sensors and actuators on the one hand, and the ECU on the other. This is how the OBD-2 system appeared, regulating the order of recording and reading information about engine operation. And although at first the standard had a rather narrow focus and did not allow diagnosing a wide range of other units and systems of the car, it became extremely popular and began to gain supporters outside the United States. This was facilitated by the fact that the standard applied to all cars manufactured in the United States, including foreign brands, produced at local facilities for the local market. In the same 1996, the standard was adopted by some European and Asian automakers, but the mass transition to the use of standardized OBD-2 protocol for error codes occurred in 2001. True, it concerned only vehicles equipped with a gasoline engine. For cars with diesel engines, the transition to the use of the protocol occurred 3 years later, in 2004. In particular, on the territory of Russia, the OBD-2 standard is implemented at the following enterprises: Avto VAZ, using ECUs manufactured by Bosch MP, GAZ, Gazelle, Volga cars equipped with Chrysler 2.4L power unit, Sevelas plant, Ford Focus cars, Taganrog, Hyundai Accent cars, Kaliningrad, assembles Kia, BMW cars, Izhevsk, Kia, Toyota Chevrolet. Despite the emergence of a standardized protocol, there are currently several implementations of it, tied to one or another environmental standards. Can protocol based on ISO 15765-4, according to which the latest generations of cars are produced: Ford, Jaguar, Mercedes, Mazda, Nissan, Lexus, Toyota, Peugeot, Chrysler, Renault, Volkswagen, Porsche, Opel, Audi, Saab, Volvo, and other brands. ISO 14230-4 protocol, also called K-line, is valid for Korean cars, Daewoo, Kia, Hyundai, Subaru STI, and a small number of Mercedes brand models. ISO 9141-2 protocol is common in Japan, Honda, Acura, Lexus, Infiniti, Toyota, Nissan, and Europe, BMW, Audi, Mini, Mercedes, Porsche. It is also used on early American cars, Dodge, Chrysler, Plymouth, Eagle. J1850 VPW protocol is used in the USA on Cadillac, Buick, Chrysler, Chevrolet, Hummer, Dodge, Oldsmobile, Isuzu, Pontiac. PWM version of J1850 protocol is used on Lincoln, Ford, Jaguar, Mazda cars. Diagnostic modes. Using the OBD-2 protocol allows you to perform, in addition to the actual diagnosis of faults, a number of other functions that can be grouped according to the following modes. Real-time reading of the operation characteristics of vehicle units and assemblies. Saving in memory the current characteristics of the system operation at the stage of fault detection. OBD-2 error codes retrieval. Mode for their further viewing and analysis. Full flash memory cleaning, including system operation parameters, sensor test results. Fault codes. Oxygen sensor test data reading mode. Reading the results of test monitoring diagnostics. One time, during one trip. Measurement of sensors controlling the functioning of such car systems as fuel tank ventilation, EGP, catalytic converter, reading. And memory recording of data from sensors, which are constantly performed in real time. Composition of the air-fuel mixture, presence of ignition skips, other sensors affecting the exhaust composition. Operation control mode of actuators. Request of calibration information and VIN code. It is worth describing in a little more detail the first mode, which supports recording of about 20 different parameters. However, in some implementations of the modes supported by individual manufacturers, the list of monitored parameters is much longer, reaching up to about 100 positions. Among the main parameters monitored by the OBD-2 diagnostic system, we can note the following. Operation of the fuel supply system can function in two different modes. Direct communication, when there is only reading of data from the oxygen sensor, and feedback, when on the basis of this information the fuel supply is adjusted to achieve optimal performance. The load on the powertrain fuel. Pressure level, coolant temperature, crankshaft speed, short/long-term fuel supply adjustment, fuel mixture pressure level in the intake manifold, ignition advance angle, current speed of the vehicle, temperature of the air entering the injection system, supply of additional air, throttle position, air consumption level, recording of data from the oxygen sensor, interpretation of data monitored by the ECU while the engine is running, in most cases requires simultaneous monitoring of a small number of characteristics, 2 to 3, but in some cases it may be necessary to view more parameters. But this possibility is not always provided, because it depends, firstly, on the specific model of the scanner, and secondly, on the speed of data exchange between the scanner and ECU, which partially depends on the protocol used. It also depends on the format in which the data is transmitted, text, digital, or graphical. Today the most common protocol is ISO 9141. However, it is also considered to be one of the slowest, which does not allow you to view more than 4 parameters with an acceptable frequency for proper interpretation of results. OBD-2 system error decoding in Russian language. Despite the standardization of the protocol, there may be some discrepancies in specific implementations of both ECU and scanners, due to the design features of a particular make and model of car. As a rule, service centers use multifunctional auto scanners equipped with a large number of connectors and adapters, which makes it possible to diagnose the vast majority of cars regardless of the model. Standardization of the diagnostic connector has simplified the reading of erroneous codes. Moreover, an ordinary motorist is enough to get a scanner to be able to independently determine the state of all systems of his car, receiving all the information in graphical or alphanumeric form on the monitor of a laptop or desktop PC. But in case of malfunctions, the system gives a code that needs to be decoded. Vehicle documentation does not always contain a description of such errors, but even if it is present, it is often in English. Therefore, decoding of OBD-2 error codes in Russian language should be searched for. Usually such information is taken from the World Wide Web. The actual code is a combination of one letter and 4 symbols. Read also why error P0325 appears and how to fix it. The first character takes the following values: P, a fault localized in the powertrain or transmission has been diagnosed. This category of faults is the most numerous. B, malfunction affecting body components. Ignition switch, airbags, electric windows. C, error codes describing suspension faults. U, bus of information exchange between electronic blocks. In place of the second character is a digit taking the value 0 or 1. 0 indicates that this is a code from the category of basic, developed by specialists SAE, Association of Automotive Engineers. This code is common to all vehicles whose ECUs support the OBD-2 fault code protocol. If a 1 is shown, it indicates an extended fault code, which is usually set by automakers for those models for which the standard fault descriptions are insufficient. So, if the scan tool displays such an error, it will most likely not be possible to decode it using the standard table. There are exceptions. For example, the Hellion scan tool, which has very extensive information about extended error codes in its memory. The third digit specifies the location of the fault. Many experts believe that the letter designation is somewhat duplicative, i.e., unnecessary. 1, 2, malfunction found in the fuel system. 3, problems detected in the ignition system of the car. 4, faults in sensors and actuators responsible for emission control, evap catalytic converter, EGR recirculation valve, air inlet to the powertrain, exhaust manifold. 5, malfunctions of the system ensuring engine operation at idle or under load. 6, malfunctions of ECU or controller circuit. 7, 8, error codes describing transmission faults. Finally, 4 and 5 symbols are digits, which indicate the serial number of the error of the corresponding class or category. We offer you a detailed decoding of OBD-2 error codes, with translation into Russian. P0100, problem with air flow meter circuit operability. P0101, flow meter calibrated incorrectly. P0102, P0103, flow meter readings are under/overestimated. P0104, airflow meter inoperable. P0105, inlet manifold VFD circuit inoperable. P0106, VFD is not calibrated correctly. P0107/P0108, RPM readings are under/over. P0109, DTC defective. P0110, DTV, air temperature sensor, circuit, inoperable. P0111, DTV is not calibrated correctly. P0112/P0113, DTV readings are under/over. P0114, DTV defective. P0115, coolant temperature sensor circuit is inoperable. P0116, the coolant temperature sensor is not calibrated correctly. P0117/P0118, the fuel dipstick is under/over red. P0119, BFD is defective. P0120, RPM circuit is inoperable. P0121, RPM readings are not calibrated correctly. P0122/P0123, RPM readings are under/over calibrated. P0124, RPM is defective. P0125, critical low/high coolant temperature. P0130, oxygen sensor inoperative, first bank. P0131/P0132, DC voltage level is unacceptably low/high, first bank. P0133, DC has unacceptably high response time, first bank. P0134, DC is inoperable, first bank. P0135/P0136, DK1, DK2 heating circuit is inoperable, first bank. P0137/P0138, unacceptably low/high voltage level of DK2 heating circuit, first bank. P0139, DK2 heating circuit has unacceptably high response time, first bank. P0140/P0141. DK1/DK2 heating circuit is inoperable. First bank. P0142. DK3 heating circuit is inoperable. First bank. P0143/P0144. DK3 heating circuit voltage level is unacceptably low/high. First bank. P0145. DK3 has unacceptably high. Response time. First bank. P0146. DK3 is defective. First bank. P0147. DK3 heating circuit is inoperable. First bank. P0150. DK1. Circuit inoperable. Second bank. P0151/P0152. DC voltage level is unacceptably low/high. Second bank. P0153. DC has unacceptably high. Response time. Second bank. P0154. DC is inoperable. Second bank. P0155/P0156. DK1. DK2 heating circuit is inoperable. Second bank. P0157/P0158. Voltage level of DK2 circuit, second bank, is unacceptably low/high. P0159. DK2 heating circuit has unacceptably high response. Time, second bank. P0160/P0161. DK2 heating circuit is inoperable. DK2 is defective. Second bank. P0162. DK3 heating circuit inoperable. Second bank. P0163/P0164. Unacceptably low/high voltage level detected in DK3 heating circuit. Second bank. P0165. DK3 has unacceptably high response time. Second bank. P0166. DK3 is defective. Second bank. P0167. DK3 heating circuit is inoperable. Second bank. P0170. Fuel air mixture composition is incorrectly balanced. First bank. P0171/P0172. Poor/rich fuel mixture. First bank. P0173. Fuel air mixture composition is not balanced correctly. Second bank. P0174/P0175. Poor/rich fuel cell. Second bank. P0176. Fuel mixture sensor circuit is inoperable. P0177. DDC is not calibrated correctly. P0178/P0179. DDVS reading is unacceptably low/high. P0180. Fuel temperature sensor A circuit is inoperable. P0181. DTA is not calibrated correctly. P0182/P0183. DA reading is unacceptably low/high. P0184. DTA is defective. P0185. DTTB circuit is inoperable. P0186. DTTB is not calibrated correctly. P0187/P0187. DTTB readings are unacceptably low/high. P0189. DCDB is defective. P0190. DTD circuit is inoperable. P0191. DDC is not calibrated correctly. P0192/P0193. DDC readings are unacceptably low/high. P0194. DDC defective. P0195. Oil temperature sensor circuit is inoperable. P0196. DTM is not calibrated correctly. P0197/P0199. DTM readings are unacceptably low/high. P0199. DTM defective. P0200. Injector control circuit is inoperable. P0201. P0212. Injector control circuit number 1, 12 inoperable. P0213/P0214. Cold start. Control center #1/2 is inoperable. P0215. Powertrain shutdown solenoid inoperable. P0216. Intake timing control circuit inoperable. P0217. Motor overheating detected. P0218. Transmission overheating detected. P0219. Crankshaft rotation speed exceeds the upper permissible limit. P0220. RPMB circuit is defective. P0221. RPMB signal level is out of the permissible range. P0222/P0223. Inadmissibly low/high level of RPMB reading. P0224. DPDZB defective. P0225. VFDZC circuit is inoperable. P0226. DPDZC signal level is out of acceptable range. P0227/P0228. RPMC reading level is unacceptably low/high. P0229. RPM sensor C defective. P0230. Gasoline pump control circuit 1 is inoperable. P0231/P0232. Gasoline pump circuit 2 is unacceptably low/high. P0233. Gasoline pump circuit 2 is inoperable. P0235. Turbocharger pressure sensor circuit A is inoperable. P0236. DDTA signal level is out of acceptable range. P0237/P0238. DDTA reading is unacceptably low/high. P0239. DCDB circuit inoperable. P0240. DDTB signal level outside the permissible range. P0241/P0242. DCTB reading level is unacceptably low/high. P0243. Turbocharger solenoid A inoperative. P0244. Signal level of turbocharger solenoid A is out of acceptable range. P0245/P0246. Turbocharger solenoid A is permanently open/closed. P0247. Turbocharger solenoid B inoperative. P0248. Turbocharger solenoid B signal level is out of acceptable range. P0249/P0250. Turbocharger solenoid B is permanently open/closed. P0251. Injector fuel pressure sensor A circuit is inoperable. P0252. Injector fuel pressure sensor A signal level is out of acceptable range. P0253/P0254. Unacceptably low/high level of injector DCDA readings. P0255. Injector DCDA inoperative. P0256. Injector DDTB circuit is inoperable. P0257. Injector DCDB signal level is out of acceptable range. P0258/P0259. Unacceptably low/high level of DCTB injector readings. P0260. Injector DCTB inoperative. P0261. Short circuit of injector of cylinder No. 1. P0262. Short circuit/breakage of FC number 1 on +12V circuit. P0263. Driver of PC No. 1 is inoperable. P0264. Short circuit of injector of cylinder No. 2. P0265. Short circuit/breakage of PC No. 2 on +12V circuit. P0266. Driver of PC No. 2 is inoperable. P0267. Short circuit of injector of cylinder No. 3. P0268. Short circuit/open circuit of PC No. 3 on +12V circuit. P0269. Driver of PC No. 3 is inoperable. P0270. Short circuit of injector of cylinder No. 4. P0271. Short circuit/breakage of FC No. 4 on +12V circuit. P0272. Driver of FC No. 4 is inoperative. P0273. Short circuit of injector of cylinder No. 5. P0274. Short circuit/breakage of FC No. 5 on +12V circuit. P0275. Driver of FC No. 5 is inoperable. P0276. Short circuit of injector of cylinder No. 6. P0277. Short circuit/breakage of FC No. 6 on +12V circuit. P0278. Driver of PC No. 6 is inoperable. P0279. Short circuit of injector of cylinder no. 7. P0280. Short circuit/breakage of PC no. 7 on plus 12V circuit. P0281. Driver of PC no. 7 is inoperable. P0282. Short circuit of injector of cylinder no. 8. P0283. Short circuit/open circuit of PC no. 8 on plus 12V circuit. P0284. Driver of PC no. 8 is inoperable. P0285. Short circuit of injector of cylinder no. 9. P0286. Short circuit/open circuit of PC no. 9 on plus 12V circuit. P0287. Driver of PC no. 9 is inoperable. P0288. Short circuit of injector of cylinder no. 10. P0289. Short circuit/breakage of FC no. 10 on plus 12V circuit. P0290. Driver of PC no. 10 is inoperable. P0291. Short circuit of injector of cylinder no. 11. P0292. Short circuit/breakage of FC number 11 on plus 12V circuit. P0293. Driver of PC no. 11 is inoperable. P0294. Short circuit of injector of cylinder no. 12. P0295. Short circuit/open circuit of PC no. 12 on plus 12V circuit. P0296. Driver of FC no. 12 is inoperable. P0300. Incorrect cylinder ignition order. P0301. P0312. Incorrect cylinder ignition order 1. 12. P0320. Ignition distributor circuit. Is inoperable. P0321. The DRC sensor is not calibrated correctly. P0322. No data from DRRC. P0323. DRRC is defective. P0325. Detonation sensor circuit number 1 is inoperable. First bank. P0326. No. 1 detonation sensor is not calibrated correctly. First bank. P0327/P0328. Low/high reading of DD number 1. First bank. P0329. DD no. 1. First bank. Is defective. P0330. Detonation sensor circuit number 2 is inoperable. Second bank. P0331. DD no. 2 is not calibrated correctly. Second bank. P0332/P0333. Low/high reading of DD number 2. Second bank. P0334. DD no. 2. Second bank. Is defective. P0335. Crankshaft position sensor A circuit is inoperable. P0336. DPK is not calibrated correctly. P0337/P0338. Low/high readings of DIC A. P0339. WPC A is defective. P0340. Camshaft position sensor circuit is inoperable. P0341. DPR is not calibrated correctly. P0342/P0343. DPR low/high readings. P0344. DPR defective. P0350. Primary/secondary short circuit. Ignition coil inoperable. P0351. P0362. Yell primary/secondary CDC inoperable. P0370. Signal timer A inoperable. P0371/P0372. TCA pulse counts are higher/lower than rated. P0373. No stability in TCA pulse latching. P0374. No data from TCA. P0375. Signal. Timer B is inoperable. P0376/P0377. The number of TCB pulses is higher/lower than nominal. P0378. No stability in TCB pulse recording. P0379. No data from TCB. P0380. CH. Glow plug. Heater circuit A is inoperable. P0381. CH heating indicator circuit A is inoperable. P0385 WPCB circuit is inoperable. P0386 DIC B is not calibrated correctly. P0387/P0388 low/high readings of DIC B. P0389 WPCB is defective. P0400 exhaust recirculation system is inoperable. P0401/P0402 low/increased SRV consumption. P0403 SRV malfunction. P0404 SRV sensor calibrated incorrectly. P0405/P0406 unacceptably low/high readings of sensor A of SRB. P0407/P0408 unacceptably low/high reading of sensor B SRV. P0410 inlet manifold inoperative. P0411 flow calibration in VC is incorrect. P0412 VC valve A circuit is inoperable. P0413 a VC valve circuit is broken. P0414 a VC valve circuit short circuit. P0415 valve B VC circuit is inoperable. P0416 valve B VC circuit break. P0417 valve B VC circuit short circuit. P0418 relay A VC circuit is inoperable. P0419 relay B VC circuit is inoperable. P0420 insufficient catalyst performance. Bank 1 has been detected. P0421 insufficient performance of catalytic converter during engine warm-up. First bank is detected. P0422 insufficient performance of the main catalyst. Bank 1 has been detected. P0423 insufficient performance of main catalyst during engine warm-up. First bank is detected. P0424 insufficient catalyst temperature during engine warm-up. First bank has been detected. P0430 insufficient catalyst performance detected. Second bank P0431 insufficient catalyst performance during engine warm-up. Second bank has been detected. P0432 insufficient performance of the main catalyst. Second bank has been detected. P0433 insufficient performance of the main catalyst during engine warm-up. Second bank has been detected. P0434 insufficient catalyst temperature detected during engine warm-up. Second bank P0440 fuel vapor extraction/removal control system is inoperable. P0441 SCOPT is not calibrated correctly. P0442 minor fuel leakage detected in SCOPT. P0443 SCOPT control valve circuit is inoperable. P0444 SCOPT control valve circuit is broken. P0445 there is a short circuit in the SCOPT control valve circuit. P0446 SCOPT vent sensor circuit is faulty. P0447 SCOPT ventilation sensor circuit is open. P0448 SCOPT vent sensor circuit has a short circuit. P0449 fuel vapor pressure sensor circuit is inoperable. P0450 vapor pressure sensor circuit is inoperable. P0451 SCOPT gasoline DDP is not calibrated correctly. P0452/P0453 SCOPT DDP readings are unacceptably low/high. P0454 SCOPT DDC is defective. P0455 significant leakage detected in SCOPT. P0460 fuel level sensor circuit is inoperable. P0461 fuel level sensor calibrated incorrectly. P0462/P0463 RDC readings are unacceptably low/high. P0464 RDC is defective. P0465 purge flow sensor circuit is inoperable. P0466 VFD calibrated incorrectly. P0467/P0468 PSC readings are unacceptably low/high. P0469 VFD is defective. P0470. Exhaust pressure sensor circuit is inoperable. P0471. Exhaust pressure sensor circuit is not working. P0471. Exhaust pressure sensor calibrated incorrectly. P0472/P0473. Inadmissibly low/high level of EPS readings. P0474. VHF is defective. P0475. Remote control valve circuit is inoperable. P0476. VFD control valve is not calibrated correctly. P0477/P0478. DDC control valve readings are unacceptably low/high. P0479. Remote control valve defective. P0480. P0482. Fan circuit number 1. Number 3 is defective. P0483. Fan inoperative. P0484 overcurrent has been detected in the fan circuit. P0485 fan ground circuit inoperable. In conclusion, understanding the nuances of decoding OBD-2 diagnostic error codes is essential for effective vehicle maintenance and troubleshooting. By familiarizing yourself with the various codes and their meanings, you can save time and money while ensuring your vehicle runs smoothly. Remember, while these codes provide valuable insights, they are just the starting point for diagnosing issues. Always consider the broader context of your vehicle's performance and consult a professional when necessary. With this knowledge, you can take a proactive approach to vehicle care and enhance your driving experience. Thank you for watching, and safe travels.